Hello, good evening, everyone. Uh, so today we are going to talk about COVID and IT employees. So we'll discuss about um, how the people are struggling in during COVID lockdown time. Let's wait for people join this, uh, you know, live conference. We'll wait for some time people to join. Hope everyone is audible. Hello. So hi, hi, yeah. I'm audible. Am I audible? Hi there. Okay. Let me try to connect to Facebook also. Give me a minute. Yeah. Anyone can check Facebook, Facebook Live. It's working or not? I think it's not. One second. One second. Yeah, Facebook also started. Okay, so good evening, all. This is Vinod, General Secretary, All India Forum for IT Employees. Sorry for the bit delay. Okay, so actually, our plan is so in the COVID lockdown time, many people are getting many issues, workers and employees. They are facing many issues, and how the IT sector and IT employees are, uh, you know, facing their issues. So we planned like every week one expert can talk about the issues, and how we can resolve those issues. So that's what our idea. That's why we started. So in the coming weeks, we are planning for arranging this kind of conference, live conference. So many people will get benefit out of that. So we'll start about the this corona. Uh, like from January onwards, the entire world we were looking like how we that time, like we didn't expect anything, but slowly January, February, it went everywhere like China, Italy, US, Europe, till mid of March. Even India, like we didn't expect, um, you know, this 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 is going to be a hit to us. So the COVID lockdown, it started after March 15, March 20th. Then slowly, like we were into these kind of issues, like completely, the lockdown. It affected the production of all the industries, and but initially we were able to sustain, like unlike other industries, because we were able to establish our our development from home actually. But that time also many companies they didn't try, or they couldn't come up with options like work from home. So that time like we had many campaign like for work from home, so to arrange the infrastructure so people can work from home. So that's how it started. Then end of March, like we were able to provide work from home option for almost entire people who got assigned in the project. So only the problem is those who are in bench, not allocated in any project. But in those who got project also, they face some problem. Like many people, they went home down, so they couldn't get a laptop or PC or infrastructure. Some people in Chennai, Bangalore, Pune, Gurgaon, those who are in cities also, they couldn't get the infrastructure properly. So even though they got into project, they couldn't do their work. So that's how the companies like started telling that those who are not able to work from home, they will get some kind of salary reduction. That is how it started. Then slowly into like, so those who are in bench, they started asking to leave the company, or up to 70 percentage or 100 percentage salary cut. So some companies like Hexaware, Virtusa and all, they given 3 months time. Within this time, you need to get the project. Otherwise, you will get relieved from the company. So these kind of threatening came from the big corporates. Even medium level companies also started like threatening, like, so those who are not in bench or those who are not able to connect from home, so they got the initial threat actually. Then slowly, now Cognizant, Capgemini, some companies started, even they are in project. They started like so you will be terminated, or so layoff, or like you have to give the resignation letter. Those kind of threatening, like every day we are getting. Even nowadays, Hexaware and Cognizant, they're doing like anything. So every day the employees are getting calls to give the resignation letter immediately. Otherwise, they will face the consequences. Like that, their management side, they're threatening the employees. So this is how like many problems like layoff, post resignations, salary cut, uh, unpaid leaves, and even out of premises, we are facing many issues like many migrant employees, like in cities, like we are working, but many people are from different states and from villages. So those people, they left everything in their apartment or houses, and they left to their hometown. So they are getting threatening from the apartment associations, like they have to vacate the house immediately. So these are all things like, even from government or the company side, they are not ready to involve in these kind of things. So they kept their belongings, laptops, and their important belongings, even company assets. They put it in their their house. They left. But another thing is, some of the employees, like those who face the salary cuts, they were not able to give the rent or EMI properly. So we don't have any mitigation from the government side, whether like we we should not give the rent, or we should not give the EMI for at least 2-3 months. Even like those, some people are working from home, they are facing different kind of issues. Like they wanted to expand their extend their time till 10-12 hours online. So many micro level management also came into picture. So this is these are the various problems we are facing nowadays. These kind of things. Companies, inside companies, outside companies, apartments, and we migrate to our hometown. There are like internet issues. So these are all the issues we are facing nowadays. So what kind of solution we can look for? So like if it is not lockdown, what usually we will do? We will fight our for our rights and justice through legal system. We will approach labor commissioner. We will approach the labor department. Through that, like we can negotiate with the management. So they will, for example, Industrial Dispute Act. Using that, we can file under Section 2A or 2K. We can file petition. But nowadays, what happened, like through online petition or emails, we keep sending many complaints. Even around 1,000 people, maybe they ask for remedies. They're facing many issues, and I forgot to tell you, like many people, they are facing, like even they got the date of joining, the companies are they keep extending the date of joining. So already they, because of these people given assurance that they will take, but they left the old companies, and now they are in the situation where they cannot extend their service from the old company. They cannot join in the new company also. In this situation also, some companies they are not giving their the full and final settlement, relieving letter. Those kind of issues also there. Some companies they are not paying PF. Some companies they reduced income tax in a bigger level. Even they didn't they didn't consider their they, even though they submitted their all the savings, tax exemptions. So when we approach the labor department, some in Maharashtra we are able to get some response, but some other places we are not getting any response. So what we'll do, like we approach the government, so they have to give some solution. The government order so many GOs this time to follow. They should not do, the company should not do layoff, or they should not do salary cut. They should not ask unpaid leaves, but the companies they are doing that. Then the government should intervene in this. So what we can do, like we want to approach, like we want to go legally, democratically we are approaching, but our voice has never reached to the company. They never responded to us, and in between, like we are seeking support from government. Government has to intervene in this immediately. The worst part is, last week, many some states they given many exemption to the labor laws. So far, even before COVID lockdown situation itself, the IT companies they never followed labor laws. So in the last 5 years, fight and many IT unions, we fought against that, and somehow we are able to get some justice, but we are very big way for our streamlining IT industry and labor laws. So NASSCOM, it's a union of IT employers. They, uh, you know, last week, I think 2 3 days back, they given one statement that they want exemption for IT, especially IT. They were looking for 15% compensation. They were looking for allowing layoffs. Many things, it's really, so employers, they are trying to work with a government to get everything done through their legal system. But employees, like, what we are going to do? That's why we've initiated some of the things, like we need to raise voice collectively, unitedly. We need to show our strength. We are more than 50 lakhs employees across India. In the COVID situation, also, we are contributing to our country's economy. We are working from home. We are doing our work, but still we are struggling a lot. So we need to raise our voice together. Then only these kind of injustice happen to us can be stopped. So talk with your friends. Go and talk with your friends, your relatives, all the people. This is the right time. We have to get united. We need to raise our voice unitedly. We need to fight for our rights. Otherwise, we will be like, nowhere. We can't get anything out of the system. So, any issues, anything you are facing, don't stop to rise. Don't keep it with you. It's nothing confidential in that. So when the company or HR is approaching you to give the resignation letter, you strongly deny that. Any kind of oral communication, you avoid that. So you ask them to send an email, and the first step is you have to, even you got any call from the HR, immediately you send one reply in email as a minutes of meeting, and you you politely you ask, you mention that you are denying to give the resignation letter, and you want the project, or you want to continue the job. So resignation should be voluntary. I am not uh, to give resignation letter when you ask. When I get the job, I will give. Until retirement, I have rights to work for this company. So the company is asking employees to give the resignation list completely. It's very uh, you know uh, unlawful, unfair, unethical. So we should not involve. We should not yield for their these kind of oral communications. You ask them to write an email. You write to them, even they are not ready to write to you. Okay. Second thing is, okay, the company is uh, telling that they are not able to run the business, they are in loss. Then legally they can do layoff. They have to notify that real problem to the labor department, and they can do the layoff. Why they are asking employees to give the resignation letter? Even on behalf of poor performance, these are all not true. After 10 years of experience in the same company, those people are getting good rating for more than 10 years. All of a sudden, they cannot go in poor performance. So don't think like even poor performance or blacklisting, those kind of thing. don't go with them. They cannot do termination, or they cannot ask you to give the resignation letter. So this is very important. Like we have to decide on that. So collectively, if we decide like no, we won't give the resignation letter when you ask to give the resignation letter. Second thing is, really the company is not doing well, they can approach the labor department, they can ask for layoff. In the layoff, they have to give proper compensation. To avoid that only, the companies are not ready to go for this layoff option legally. Okay. For example, 10 years, one guy is working in a company. So, as per labor law, they have to give 15 days for every year they work for this company, cross salary, and 15 days gratuity cross as a full gross salary. So the company who face the loss, they have to give at least 1 month to 2 months per year for their service. So 10 years means at least 20 months salary they can give, because they already created huge asset because of our work. So as per law, we are not asking anything more. As per law, minimum per year 2 months they can give us compensation. The company is doing well, they can give per year 4 months. So they can, so US and other even US based companies in India, they are giving the good compensation to the employees in the situation of layoff, or they are facing the loss, or they are not able to get the project. So you understand these two things. You don't need to give the resignation letter when they are not able to do the business, with a profit. Then they can give, they can come up with the exit formalities and separation plan with a severance package, retrenchment combo. So you have to think about, like, employees can think about that. Second, apart from layoffs, like the salary cut and any issues, uh, anything you are facing, don't think like you are alone, or yeah, this is how employer can do anything. It's not like that. We have strong labor laws. Even it is not strong, or if they are giving exemptions, still we are we can fight in the ground of natural justice. So don't think like whenever injustice happen, immediately raise your voice. Don't think bad. We should avoid communicating with others. So write to us. I think you have our email ID and phone number, WhatsApp number. So, and one more thing, we are we apologize for the people who already raised their petition. Uh, you know, on behalf of you, we raised the petition to the labor department. We are yet to get response from them. That is how the system is working on. So that is why we started another campaign. So everywhere, every employee should raise their voice by the slogan, uh, "Justice for Employees." So you take your own picture, even if you don't want to reveal your face, you can mask your face, and we all together we can do the campaign. You can raise your voice in the legal system, out of the legal system. We'll raise our voice in this through our virtual social media. So nothing is stopping us. We cannot go outside now. Cannot go meet the labor department, government, or the company. At least from home, we raise our voice. We know our laws. We get awareness. So coming weeks, one by one, we'll do that one actually. So this session, we started with what are the issues we are facing, what are the things we need to highlight. So that is how we started this session. Slowly, in future, in coming weeks, legal expert, union expert, many people will come and talk with you. In between, like if you face any issues, write to us, fight.org, fitorg@gmail.com. WhatsApp us 9840 Don't think you left out. Don't think we cannot raise voice. Don't think like it's that's all like we cannot do anything. We are 50 lakhs family across India. We are most of the employees are from a village and first generation educated background. So we are uh, whatever we are facing now, our future generation should not face it. So we have to make a good system. We have to streamline the wherever we are lacking now. So only when we raise our voice, we'll get justice. So thanks for your time. Uh, thank you so much. Hope this session like interactive and you have little bit confident like yeah there are some people on behalf of you. This is a platform for you all. Utilize this platform. We have been working for more than 5 years to set up this environment. So slowly in your city, in your company, we can start this forum for IT employees. So any policy changes, anything, any kind of policies related to employees, we will involve in that actually. So that we can avoid uh, all a sudden break of our career or sudden uh, layoff, sudden termination, sudden salary cuts. Those things we can avoid. Even one more thing I need to add: women employees they are facing many issues these days. So the government is telling rising kit. Every company should implement the crutch system so that the women employees and gender insensitivity will be avoided. So but nowadays after pregnancy leaves, after childbirth or after marriage, many women employees are facing many issues. So this environment should be uh, without any gender bias. So for that there are many laws but not implemented yet in IT. So women employees should come forward, join together this forum. So we call everyone, we invite everyone to work with us, to fight together, to raise our voice together. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time.